Hello everyone, apa khabar? So previously we've looked at the question word when or bila in Malay. So predominantly we use bila to ask questions. For example, if we want to ask, when is the ceremony? In Malay that is, bila majlis tu? Bila majlis tu? Or majlis tu bila? So that is using when or bila in a question. What about if when is in a statement, not a question? For example, when they arrive, please inform me. So do we still use bila for this? The answer is yes. For this particular scenario, we still use bila. So in Malay, this is bila diorang sampai, tolong bagi tahu saya. Bila diorang sampai, tolong bagi tahu saya. So for this, we are referring to something that will happen in the future. So at present, they have not arrived yet. In future, when they have arrived, you need to inform me. So bila is used if we are referring to something that has not happened yet, something that may happen in the future, or in a general statement. For example, he hides when he is scared. So this is in present tense. It's just a general statement. It may or may not happen in future, but he hides when he is scared. So this, we use bila for when. Dia sembunyi bila dia takut. Dia sembunyi bila dia takut. So sembunyi is hide and takut is scared. So how do you say this? Don't forget me when you are already successful. So this one, we are referring to a point in the future. The person is not considered to be successful yet. So we can use bila for when. Let's assume this is between very close friends, and we can use aku, kau for this. Jangan lupa aku bila kau dah berjaya. Jangan lupa aku bila kau dah berjaya. So that is usage if we are referring to a point in the future, or we are giving out a general statement. If we are referring to a point in the past, we don't use bila, we use masa, which is shortened from semasa, which means at the same time. So time is masa in Malay, semasa is at the same time. But in casual Malay, in spoken Malay, we just shorten it to masa instead of semasa. For example, he went out when I was still sleeping. So that in Malay is dia keluar masa saya tidur lagi. Dia keluar masa saya tidur lagi. What about this one? I didn't hear anything when she called me. So to hear in Malay is dengar, call is panggil. Saya tak dengar apa-apa masa dia panggil saya. Saya tak dengar apa-apa masa dia panggil saya. What about this one? She was unwell when we went to meet her. So if someone is unwell or someone is sick, in Malay is tak sihat or not healthy. So to meet someone is jumpa. And this happened in the past. We went to meet her already. So we use semasa or masa. The full sentence is, dia tak sihat masa kita orang pergi jumpa dia. Dia tak sihat masa kita orang pergi jumpa dia. And this one, please give Zura this bag when she comes later. So Zura hasn't arrived. And for this, we are referring to a point in the future. We can use BILA. Tolong bagi Zura bag ni bila dia datang nanti. Tolong bagi Zura bag ni bila dia datang nanti. So that's bila and masa or semasa. There are also other words like apabila and ketika. Apabila, ketika. So these can also mean when. They are mostly used in formal statements. For example, when someone experiences a heart attack, they will feel pressure and discomfort in their chests. So for this, we commonly see the usage of apabila. Apabila seseorang mengalami serangan jantung, mereka akan rasa tekanan dan tak selesa di bahagian dada. Apabila seseorang mengalami serangan jantung, mereka akan rasa tekanan dan tak selesa di bahagian dada. So this is a very formal statement. Example of usage of ketika. It is unfortunate that it happened when the family was in the house. Agak malang ia berlaku ketika keluarga tu ada di dalam rumah. Agak malang ia berlaku ketika keluarga tu ada di dalam rumah. So in situations where you want to say when in statements, you can just stick to using bila or masa. That's fine. But be aware that there are also apabila, ketika, and semasa used for the same purpose. Alright, that's all for this lesson. If you have any questions, please drop a comment below.